This horn is a Yamaha 662. Yamaha in the 1970s came into the professional horn market, and this was one of the early releases. This horn was made somewhere in the mid-1970s. One of the wonderful things about Yamahas is that the machining is top-notch and is quite consistent across all of their instruments. So even though it's a bit older, a mid-1970s instrument, the compression in the valves is quite nice. So if I pull out this first valve slide, you'll hear that it has a nice pop. If I push down that first valve slide and try to blow, I can push some air through it, but it has quite a bit of resistance, which tells me that the compression on this instrument is quite good. And that compression is actually quite consistent across all of the valves. It seems to have worn very evenly as far as the valves are concerned. There are no major dents in the horn, though you can certainly see some dings here and there. If you rub your hand over the bell tail, you can feel that it has had some dent work in the past, so some dents have certainly been taken out of this horn. It did have some loose braces when I received the horn, so I got the braces solidly put on here with a very quality local repairman who's been in the business for 40 years. Also an excellent brass player, specializes in brass instruments. So he spent about 3.5 hours on this instrument, getting it all fixed up. I wasn't interested in taking out all of the dings or doing relacquering or anything like that. To me, those things are cosmetic. The horn, as it is right now, plays quite well. It really is a nice instrument. It's rather even throughout its range, perhaps a slightly better in the lower range for this horn, but that certainly could be me. Anyway, I would certainly recommend this horn for any aspiring high school student who's looking to go to a good college somewhere, or to a college student, or for the serious amateur, perhaps even semi-professional. I would not recommend this horn as a purely professional, but it could be a possible candidate for a conversion instrument if you wanted to customize the instrument and put a different bell or a different lead pipe or a combination of the two. It might be a candidate for that type of work. It's a Crosby style instrument, somewhat similar to a Holton 180. So you'll see here that it has its own special B-flat tuning slide like the Holton 180s have. Anyway, the whole horn works well. It plays well. I'm going to play it for you. I don't play as well as the horn does, but let's give it a shot so that you know at least that it plays. Okay, thank you.